Welcome. What if everybody lost the First World War? Last episode, both the Austro-Hungarians dividing up Germany along the Rhine River, the old Bavarian borders. Let's move to Hungary. Hungary, since the Republic of Hungary lost Transylvania, the Slovaks voting for the Socialist Party, same with the Banat, and the massive worker settlements. The Hungarian election leads to that socialist government emerging. But there are people who don't like the socialist government. So Hungary collapses into. As you can see, the red areas are nationalists, Hungarian nationalists. The purple areas are separatists, such as Slovak separatists in the north, with the Banat separatists and the Banat south. Like there are some Germans that want the Austro-Hungarians that want a personal union with Croatia. The Hungarian government has no chance. The Croatians aid under Karl, aid the people of aid the monarchists. The civil war quickly starts, and with the fall of Budapest, the central government completely fails. The Croatians under Wood finally decide to join the war. Troops quickly move into Hungary. As the nationalists as the Republicans struggle. Some agrarian socialists decide to coup and restore the old government. It was rightfully elected by a majority. The northern encirclement is a thing. We also have the Poles. The Poles decided to make a deal. They will help the Habsburgs in the Hungarian Civil War in return for Slovak independence. The Austro-Hungarians agree, and they sign a peace treaty with the Slovaks as Poles join the war. The Serbians are trying to consolidate their new gains since they are broke from two wars, Austrian occupation and more. While Croatia, Slavonia or Croatia for short, or starts winning. The monarchists quickly return, and Hungary gets conquered. The peace treaty is just the mainly Croatian annexation of Hungary, and Slovakia becomes an independent buffer state between the two countries. The Poles annexed Slovakia into a country, and they declare themselves the Zapatoslavian Lithuanian Commonwealth. Or just for short, Greater Poland, so Poland, Lithuania, and its annexation, and of Slovakia. After this, a new web of alliances starts to form in Central Europe.
Cecily, 랩톱 삐짜모 이래 투긴다. 알아, 안 긴다? 피스 시작.
So what? So the alliances. We have the X, represented by gray. This includes the nationalist Germans and Italians, along with their allies, the Serbs and the Romanians. Wow. Then we have the Aryan-Armenian Mongols, dominated by the Poles. After this, the Third International. This includes France, with Corsica, of course, because France, the Commune of Corsica, and the Commune of Corsica. With that, the German Socialist. There are some events that happen, and those events are in the sublime state. The sublime state weakening leads to Nicholas, after his recapture of Minsk, has some prestige restored with the allies of the Greeks, and an Armenian revolt here. And there are some Syrian revolteers, Assyrians, and then Kurds. Greeks and Central Anatolia is completely falling apart as the Ottoman Empire gets destroyed. The Greeks, suffering from economic crises, have nothing to do about it. The Ottoman Empire feels completely and it's split up. Some want the Megalium idea to happen, but In reality, the Russians decided to take Constantinople for themselves. Eastern Thrace is, is, is given to Greece, and Pontus is turned into one. And the same with Pontus and Western Anatolia. The Russians take over all of this, so Armenia basically, and the formation of two new states, Assyria, Kurdish, and Assyria, of course, normal Syria. These three countries are in the Russian sphere of influence. With Nicholas's restoration of some people's third Rome, his almost falling legitimacy increases massively. Many people now believe in him as a rightful ruler of all Russia. The Bulgarians also ask the Greeks for northern this part, and since the Greeks basically don't control that, that's either the Russians as the administration, and the Russians say yes because they want Bulgaria in the sphere too. Let them spice this point securing these areas. Bulgaria is letting do they stay with the Medium Morse for the Balkan ambitions or join Russia for safety. That's it for this episode. Please leave a like or just watch this video, please.